And welcome everybody to the first edition of Inside WFISD. I'm Donnie Lee, Superintendent of Schools. And what we'll be doing is highlighting all the amazing things that are taking place throughout WFISD. We'll recap the first 6 weeks and then a look ahead at some of the amazing things that will take place in the future. We began this school year on a strong note with the implementation of House Bill 1481, also known as the cell phone bill. Already we are seeing positive results. Discipline referrals are down at the secondary level, and even more encouraging, students are engaging in more face-to-face conversations, social interactions, and they're playing games at lunch. One of the biggest highlights this fall was the opening up of Ryder Middle School. After an extensive facelift and transition from a high school to a middle school, the doors opened smoothly. I want to thank Principal Alex Martin and her team for their dedication, and also extend deep appreciation to our warehouse and maintenance crews who work tirelessly behind the scenes to make this opening possible. Across all of our schools, we've continued the tradition of recognizing our students, staff, teachers, and stakeholders with culture coins. These recognitions highlight individuals who exemplify our district's vision of creating a culture of excellence. We are catching people doing stuff right. Of course, fall wouldn't be fall without athletics. Many of our sports are in session, which highlight our volleyball and football teams, which are in full swing, and our athletes are making us proud as they compete in district play. Tennis just wrapped up district play this week with Legacy securing their first playoff berth. I'm also excited to share that WFISD's financial department received a superior rating, or an A, on their latest rating from First. Our finance department scored 96 out of 100 possible points. This achievement reflects the strong stewardship of taxpayer dollars and the dedication of our finance team. Another major development and renovation that will be taking place is not only the closing of McNeil Middle School that happened this summer, but the opening of McNeil Elementary coming this June. Last month, the Board of Trustees approved Cunningham Clark Construction to lead this project, and work is already underway to transform McNeil into a state-of-the-art elementary campus opening in 26-27. With this transition comes the need to adjust attendance zones to best serve our students and community. We've begun gathering feedback from our Teacher Advisory Council and Community Advisory Council, and we will soon share proposals on our district website. These changes will impact Jefferson Elementary, which will close at the end of this school year, with students moving into the new McNeil Elementary. Portions of Fowler, West Foundation, and Crockett attendance zones will also shift. Your input is important, so please share your thoughts as we move forward. At the end of October, the WFISD will host the Future Ready Superintendent Leadership Network, or FRISLN. Nearly 150 superintendents and district leaders from across Texas will join us as part of the TASA Future Ready Superintendent Leadership Network. This is a special opportunity to showcase both our community and our incredible new schools. And now, as we wrap up this first edition of Inside WFISD, we're going to talk to two students, Eva Grizel, junior at Memorial High School, and Knox Hodges, sophomore at Legacy High School. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start with you, Knox. Last year was your first year on varsity at Legacy High School. Had a tough season. Walk us through what year two's already looking like a few games in.
Yeah, year two has been it's been a lot better. Coach Davis has been an awesome coach. Good. Really love him. Mm-hmm. And so I think just overall the program's heading in the right direction. Good,
love that. I can definitely see the enthusiasm, the work ethic, the team building each other up. Have you noticed a big culture shift on your team?
For sure. I think there's a lot more belief. Mm-hmm. We believe that we belong in these games. We believe that we can play in these games. And I think that really helps Friday night.
Yeah, and you've been in a lot of games, and you've already won your first game on the very first time of the year, right?
For sure. Yeah, got the first win against Lubbock Coronado.
Love it. Eva, talk about what's going on not only at Memorial High School, but with your volleyball team.
Yeah, Memorial, it's our second year there. I think everyone has a lot more spirit now. And now with the new phone bill, everyone is like super, like, I feel like our classes, everyone's talking to each other a lot more. Everyone is lunches, everyone's talking to each other. In classes, when we're like done with our work, kids are playing games, kids are just talking to each other, which doesn't seem like it should be a big deal, but actually is, and it's really nice to see. And our volleyball team is doing really good. It's a new, we had a lot of seniors leave last year, and so I think a lot of people were like, "Oh, this is going to be a rebuilding year for you guys." Like that's what a lot of people were saying to us, and I disagree. We have an absolute stud freshman that came in, Landry Love, and she is kind of taking that spot that Maddie left, and she's awesome. And we have a huge junior class, really, really big defense-wise. They're amazing. We actually too many we have a hard time, the coaches I know have a hard time deciding who to put in because we have such good back row players. And we're doing really good on that. And yeah, we had a really tough preseason, which I think prepared us for district. We had our first two district games were sweeps, and yeah, we're just preparing for Abilene Riley now.
Love it. Let's go back to you, Knox. So last year, 3 schools merged into 2, right? Everybody's kind of feeling each other out. How has year 2 been at Legacy High School for you?
Yeah, I love Legacy. I love going to school at Legacy. I really like Dr. Braveboy, and I think overall, just the atmosphere has been really good this year.
Yeah, so you're obviously quarterback on Legacy High School football team. What else do you like to do, and what else are you involved in?
I really like theater.
Okay,
yeah, I'm in theater class.
Love it.
I really like doing that.
So are you an actor?
I want to be, yes.
Yes. Sir. Okay. And so so you're in football, you're in theater. What else? Is that plenty for the year?
Well, I'm in broadcasting also.
So yeah, your year stays busy, doesn't
it?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So Eva, talk about what else are you involved in? Obviously volleyball. What else completes your year?
Well, I am pretty much in volleyball full year round, and when I'm not playing volleyball at school, I'm doing more private lessons and just doing private conditioning on top of it. But whenever I'm not doing that, I like to do a lot of non-profit volunteer work with my mom. So I like doing that a lot also. It's very I would say rewarding. And yeah, I'm in Key Club, and I also so I just basically involving myself in whatever I can whenever I'm not. Just giving back, because volleyball is I think when you're constantly doing sports, although it is a fulfilling thing, it's for yourself. So I think it's really good to just focus on other people whenever you're always worrying about bettering yourself.
That's right.
She's really good at this.
Yeah. So Eva touched on the cell phone ban. That was a new Texas law, and noticed a big difference at Memorial. Knox, have you noticed a difference at Legacy when students aren't allowed to be on their cell phone?
For sure. I love the phone bill. We have so much time to get to talk and to communicate just friends. I know at lunch is big. Last year everybody would be sitting there eating, texting, but now we get to sit there and have a conversation.
That is awesome. Well, thank you both for representing your schools with class. You're both great athletes, great students, but wonderful people. So Eva, thank you, and Knox, thank you for joining us on this very first edition of Inside WFISD. And as always, thank you for joining us on this first edition. And we're going to be back here in 6 weeks to tell you all the great things that we have in store. And until then, we'll see you next time.